Hi everyone, it's Graham again and welcome back to my channel. So today I am here with the March My Chronicle Book Box Crime and Mystery Box, and I'm going to unbox it. As always, I have not peeked. I do know what the book is, so I have spoiled myself, but for the time being you are not spoiled. So yeah, let's get down to spoiling you. Let's open up. So as always, it comes with this lovely royal blue tissue paper and the really nice sticker which matches the design on the box, and I'm unceremoniously gonna just rip into it. And the first thing I'm coming to, as always, is the author letter and the spoiler card, which I will pop aside and we will come back to later. And again, we have loads more of these lovely paper worms, which we know the dogs don't like and I don't like, because they're a nightmare to pick up. Oh no, it's not those that the dogs don't like, it's the air-filled bubbly things, which I don't think are in this box this time, so that's good. So the first thing that I'm coming to is a bookmark, which we all know that I love a good bookmark. And this one says books because reality is overrated. And yes, it certainly is. I love the design on this, and the design on the back as well is lovely. And I'll probably definitely use this very soon. It's very cute. So next I'm seeing something that's wrapped up in bubble wrap. Can say the dogs don't like that. Yeah, makes a noise. So yeah, there we go. So we do have something that the dogs don't like in the box. I don't like the worms, the dogs don't like the noisy things. So what is this? So this says oakwood and bergamot. Oh, it's a natural plant candle, and the packaging has a badger on it. It just, for some reason, it makes me think of the animals of Farthing Wood. I loved that as a kid. It was just such a lovely TV show. I believe it was books as well. I never read the books, but the TV show was lovely. So this is in a little glass jar. Well, a glass tumbler, a tumblerette. It's very small, and it has the same picture of the badger as it does on the packaging. And oh my word, this smells like, I don't know, this just smells like my childhood. This smells like the talcum powder that my grandmother used to use, and how her bathroom would always smell of these posh soaps. It's just absolutely gorgeous. I wish you could smell this through the camera. It's beautiful. Oh, I cannot wait to burn this. That is gorgeous. Oh, sorry, I'm gushing over how lovely this candle is when there is more to be looked at in this box. So next we're coming to the book itself. Let's just see, is there anything else hiding? Oh, there is. Okay, so, okay. Now this might give a clue to the book. It's a key. I love little things like this. It's got a lovely black ribbon on it, and it's a very sort of nice kind of vintage looking key. I hope you can pick that up. I will cover it with my hand there, see if that helps any. It's very sort of intricately kind of cut out there, and lovely shapes. And so let's have a look. The next thing definitely is the book. I'll try and get it out without dropping these paper worms everywhere. And have I managed? Yes, I have. Let's pop the box on the floor. And I think I've slightly untied the package. It's got this lovely sort of black and gold string holding it all together, and I'll just take that off. That's really nice. I like black and gold together. It's a lovely colour combination. That'll be the one then, Graham. Without much further ado, I'm going to stop talking and I'm going to just dive in and show you what this book is. I'm really excited about this. I have seen this all over the place, and I've read, I think, one of this author's books before, and I really, really enjoyed it. And I cannot wait for this. It is The Paris Apartment by Lucy Foley. And the one that I read by her was, I read it during the first lockdown, and it was The Hunting Party, and that was really good. It was such an incredible mystery. A bunch of friends go on holiday for, I think it's a New Year's party, and bad things happen, and some of them end up not alive. But this one looks incredible. I really am looking forward to this. It should be, yes, and it is. It's a signed first edition, as always, with the My Chronicle Book Box. And something that I've been really excited about for this one is that it has an exclusive foiled edition. Not foiled edition, foiled design, that's the word I'm looking for. On the front, it's a keyhole, and then the author's foiled signature down there. And that's where the lovely key fits in. But let's see what the book is about. Welcome to number 12, Rue des Amants. Rue des Amants. French. It's in Paris, after all. A beautiful old apartment block deep in the back streets of Montmartre. Now, Montmartre is a beautiful place. My husband Duncan and I went there in 2012 for our belated honeymoon and my 26th birthday. And we stayed in a beautiful little apartment just down the road from the Sacré-Cœur, and we were just along the road from the Le Pigalle, which is the a district where ladies of the night used to walk back in the day, in the midst of time. The Windmill Theatre and the Moulin Rouge and the Chat Noir, just an incredible historical place. But anyway, a beautiful old apartment block deep in the back streets of Montmartre, where nothing goes unseen and everyone has a story to unlock. A watchful concierge, a scorned lover, a prying journalist. I've said that wrong. The watchful concierge, the scorned lover, the prying journalist, the naive student, the unwanted guest. There was a murder here last night. A mystery lies behind the door of apartment 3. Who holds the key? Well, indeed, who holds the key? I am so excited to get to this book. I've heard really good things about it. And let's get to the spoiler card. So, there are spoilers ahead. It's up to you if you read this before you unpack. I am delighted to be sharing with you a signed first edition of The Paris Apartment by Lucy Foley. Somehow this manages to be both a classic whodunit and a contemporary crime thriller. It kept me guessing, and I'm very pleased to report I didn't work out who holds the key. Okay, your copy is not only a first edition, but a limited edition with foil detailing on the hardcover, only found on first edition, first printing UK copies. So that makes it very, very special, very precious. To complement the Who Holds the Key theme, you will find a lovely vintage style ornamental key. This will add a lovely touch to any bookshelf. I can't be the only one who collects knickknacks on their bookshelves as well as beautiful books. Yes, I absolutely do. My bookshelves are equally full of books and knickknacks, or as a friend of Duncan and mine calls it, toot. Yes, or in other words, crap. To help create the perfect reading atmosphere, you will find a beautiful oak wood and bergamot scented candle. That's this beautiful thing here. A scent reminiscent of beautiful old libraries, the kind filled with dark wooden bookshelves, polished with beeswax, leather-bound books, and a ladder on rails. The candle is made of vegan soy wax and made in the UK. So there we go. This month's bookmark, let me just grab it. This month's bookmark was created to match the colour theme of the box. I hope this book provides the perfect escape for you from reality this month. I hope you enjoy everything in your box. Absolutely. And I've just seen the spoiler for next month, and it sounds very, very good indeed. So there we go. Pop that aside and we shall read the author letter. What am I doing? Yes, there it is. Okay, so 5 things I want my readers to know by Lucy Foley. 1. I wrote 3 historical novels before I began a life of crime with my debut thriller, The Hunting Party. Although the switch wasn't too difficult, I've never actually thought too hard about genre. Instead, I've always tried as a writer to write the book I want to read. So my move into murder mysteries came from wanting to read a modern take on the golden age whodunit, and so I decided to have a go at penning one myself. 2. I worked in the publishing industry before becoming a full-time writer. It was really useful starting out, as it took some of the mystique out of the whole process. I knew the importance of having an agent, and also the importance of polishing that initial submission until I knew I couldn't make it any better myself. I naively thought my background as a fiction editor might help me in editing my own work, though, and alas, that definitely isn't the case. As the writer, you're just too close to the work. You can't see the wood for the trees, but I think it helped me understand how much I needed a brilliant editor. 3. I'm a huge Agatha Christie fan. I'd say my favourite book of hers is And Then There Were None. A very good book indeed. As I think her writing is perhaps at its darkest and most brilliant. The plotting has no fat on it whatsoever. And the solution is absolutely killer. Excuse the pun. I've learnt so much from her about process and what hopefully makes a great murder mystery. My own research for my books has been location-based, thinking about how the setting can inform the plot, especially as that always strikes me so much in Christie's work. Although my main preparation is trying to noodle my way through all the potential plot pitfalls before I get started, and to save myself time in the long run, often in vain. 4. I've written 3 thrillers now, and I'm just getting started on my next murder mystery, and I'm at that lovely stage where it all seems easy and full of promise before I start finding all the problems and plot holes. I'm also putting the finishing touches to a Miss Marple short story I've been asked to write for a new collection, out next year, along with a wonderful group of authors including Kate Moss, Dreda Say Mitchell, and Naomi Alderman. 5. The title of on my bookshelf at the moment is a book called Heiresses by Laura Thompson, which is a fascinating look at women and money and power through the ages, and I'm waiting anxiously for my copy of Patricia Highsmith, Her Diaries and Notebooks, 1941 to 1995, as I'm a huge fan of her writing, and by all accounts, she lived a wild and wonderfully eccentric existence. Best wishes, Lucy Foley. I cannot wait to get to this book because it sounds incredible, and also the author sounds absolutely fascinating. The kind of person that I would love to spend, a couple of hours chatting with over a cocktail, and dissecting murder mystery plots and discussing characters and books and all that good juicy stuff about books that we all enjoy to do. But before I digress again, I say this in every video, before I digress again, I will stop and I will thank you so much for watching. Whatever you're doing, I hope you have so much fun doing it. Whatever you're reading, I hope you love it. Stay fabulous, be amazing, be yourself, stay safe, and I'll see you again soon for another video. Bye bye.